Hey everyone. Okay, our final nutrition Zoom. Just have some thoughts to share with you guys. And I just want to tell you that I'm so proud of you. It doesn't have to look perfect for you to feel really proud of what you've done. So, first of all, you committed to being here. You got new supplements to try for the first time and added them into your routine, even if it wasn't perfect, even if you're still kind of working out what that looks like and the schedule. And you made some lifestyle changes. So, I want you to, first of all, celebrate whatever changes you were able to see. Maybe that was a weight loss victory, and you're celebrating the scale being lower, or maybe you had a non-scale victory like better energy or less bloating, better digestion. Like I've seen some of those things coming in the chat, and I want you to know that they are just as important and sometimes even more important than the scale. Right? The scale fluctuates. Sometimes the scale is crazy, and sometimes the scale just takes time. But those lifestyle changes and the benefits that you feel really show that you're making a difference from the inside out. And that's what Plexus is all about. It's not just about weight loss. It's about the foundation of your health being your gut health, reducing inflammation, balancing your blood sugar, right? And so there's so many benefits. It can also take time. So just realize like this was a 4 week thing we did together, and you may not quite be feeling full results yet. And that is okay, right? It can take some time. It can take 60 to 90 days to really see full results. So in our last Zoom, I encouraged you guys to stick with the Slim and Trim protocol. If you're feeling good on it, stick with it for 90 days and then pivot from there. If you feel like, okay, I'm feeling some changes, but maybe this isn't the perfect product regimen for me, reach out because sometimes it just takes some tweaking. There's lots of options. It might be that the gut health system is a better fit for you, or maybe you really need to add some active in so you can increase your energy so that you have the ability to work out. Like we want to work with you and make this a sustainable lifestyle change for you. But I wanted to first start with celebration and for you just to shout yourself out. Maybe if you're listening to the recording, you go back in our chat and just shout yourself out for a positive thing that you experienced, whether it's just a change that you saw, or just the fact that you were here and you stuck with it for the 4 weeks. That's a big deal. And then I just want to give you some reminders and some practical tips kind of moving forward, right? Like once this challenge is done, what do you do? How do you keep this going? And the first thing I want you to remember is that consistency beats perfection. One of the biggest lies that we believe is that if we can't do everything perfectly, then we've failed, right? So maybe you're even looking at this challenge and you're like, oh, I really wanted to, eat perfect and it didn't happen, so I failed. That's not true, okay? I want you to imagine two different people. Person A is perfect Monday through Thursday. They are on point. They've got the meals prepped. They're not having a snack at night. They're taking their products. But then on Friday, they end up eating a piece of pizza out at a party. And so they give up. They throw in the towel and they binge eat for the next 2 weeks. Okay. That's person A. Person B starts off strong Monday, has an imperfect Tuesday, does pretty well, makes a less than ideal choice on Saturday, but keeps going. Okay. Which person do you think is going to see more progress over 3 months or 6 months or a year? It's the person that doesn't give up, even though it didn't look perfect. Okay. So I don't want you to throw in the towel if you get off track. Just realize that this is the process. The process of becoming the healthier version of yourself looks like starting, having a bad day, starting over, revamping the meal plan, not making a good choice. Like that is what this looks like. Okay. So you're not doing anything wrong if it's not perfect. That is actually the whole thing. Okay. So consistency beats perfection every day. I do want to give you a couple of tips for just planning for real life because we want these changes that you've made to be sustainable moving forward. And so we're going to talk about busy weeks. We're going to talk eating out, and we're going to talk about holidays and vacations really quick. I just want to give you some tips. So for busy weeks, instead of trying to meal prep everything, and maybe you love meal prepping and that's easy for you, but for a lot of people it can be overwhelming. So instead of trying to meal prep everything, just think what can make this week easier. For me, cooking double portions of protein makes life easier, makes the week easier. Because for lunches, I'm like, I made extra chicken, or, I have that fish that I cooked the other day on the grill. So for me, cooking double protein at dinners, maybe it's picking up a few rotisserie chickens and having them in the fridge so you can like grab and go. Salad kits can be really helpful. Keeping veggies in your freezer can be helpful. Also, I keep a lot of Greek yogurt because that's a quick protein. I think having our lean shakes on hand can make your week easier. Like when you just need a quick breakfast or a lunch. I can't tell you how many times I'm like, I'll just have a shake because it's just easy and it gets my nutrients in. Um, Cutting up veggies ahead of time and just putting them in containers or in baggies in the fridge, grab and go. Hard-boiled eggs is something that I keep on hand. So just think, what would make my week easier? What would support some healthy decisions this week? Not, I have to pre-cook everything on Sunday. I mean, if you can do that, more power to you. That's awesome. But for a family of six, like I can't cook everything ahead of time. There's just not enough room to store it. So I just ask, what can make this week easier? And again, you're prioritizing protein, you're prioritizing vegetables, and you're making sure that you have thought through protein at each meal. All right. So hopefully those tips will help you just prep your weeks in a way that makes sense. And just remember that it doesn't have to be perfect, but if you're getting protein in, you're getting whole foods in, that is a win. Okay, second thing that might derail you or be, a situation you need to navigate is eating out. And eating out is really challenging. And honestly, my family does not eat out a lot because even going to Chick-fil-A is like almost $100 right now for the six of us. Any other big families, like, oh my goodness, when we travel, I'm like, I can't believe how much we have to spend on food. It's so much cheaper to eat at home. But sometimes you have to eat out or you're celebrating something. I want to give you some simple strategies. The first is to start with protein. So when you're looking at a menu, right, like look for the protein. Where can I get some good protein in? That is your base. Add vegetables. Okay, make sure you've got a meal that's got some veggies coming in too. And then really simple, but just drink water instead of iced tea, instead of soda, instead of a fun, whatever. Just drink water. It's going to cut the calories and the sugar so much. It's also going to save you money. So there you go, win-win. If you really want something like fries or a dessert, or there's like a special thing on that menu that you love, go ahead and have it, but share it with someone, right? Tell your husband like, "Hey, let's share the piece of cheesecake," or your best friend like, "Let's get one small order of fries and share them." Because if you're just like what's the word I'm looking for? Not indulging all the time. I can't think of the word, but if you're depriving, there you go. If you're depriving yourself of all your favorite foods constantly, you're probably not going to stick with your program, right? Like you do want to enjoy your life, okay? So it's okay to have something special every now and then, but just focus on smaller portions. I had a customer I was working with who was really trying to lose weight, and she said, anything she wanted to try, like if she was at a baby shower or a birthday party, she's like, I would have like two bites. Like I would get a piece of cake or whatever and have two bites and be like, that was delicious, and that was her way of monitoring her portions and cutting her sugar down, but still feeling like she was able to enjoy things. And I'm like, that is so smart. It's not like complete, I'm not allowed to have this. It's just moderation. Um, and most of all, enjoy the company, the meal more than stressing over the menu. I think it's really important and just a healthy mindset to remember that food is often a community thing. Like, right? What do we do on holidays and when we're celebrating someone? Like we eat together. It's like a human interaction thing, and there's nothing wrong with that. So don't make eating out or even, celebrations so stressful that you can't enjoy the company. Do your best, but still enjoy the company, enjoy the thing, enjoy the celebration. Okay. So that's some tips for eating out. Holidays and vacations. I would recommend that you don't take a break from your health, but you just keep a few anchor habits. And so for me, my anchor habits are I continue to focus on water when I'm on vacation. I continue to stay active. Like we look for active type activities, right? Like hikes, or let's take a walk, or let's rent bikes. We're trying to stay active during our vacation. And I would continue to eat protein at breakfast. Okay, so there's three anchors that you can stick with even when you're on vacation: water, movement, and protein at breakfast. I would also really recommend taking your products with you. If you are traveling, how easy is it to throw that stick of Slim in, right? Or throw that whole bag of Active, whatever you're taking. And now, guys, the Slim and Trim combo, if you're sticking with it, they repackaged it. They just announced this last week at convention. And the balance capsules are in little single serve tear off like packages. So you get your two capsules of balance, your stick of Restore, and your stick of Slim Hunger Control, and you can literally throw just what you need into your bag. I'm so excited for that because you don't have to pack bottles. It's just making life easier. So take your products with you on vacation, or when you know you're going to be out all day, like throw everything in, and that will help you stay consistent. Okay, so those are some practical tips. Um, A little bit of mindset moving forward. I like to practice the 80-20 rule, and this can apply to all the things, to eating out, to vacations, to long-term success with your nutrition. And that is that 80% of the time, we eat very clean as a family, and me personally. We eat really clean. We're careful, right? We're prioritizing protein and all the vegetables. I've got a big garden going, like all the things, 80% of the time. 20% of the time, we're flexible. We live our lives. Sometimes we're out and about. Sometimes there will be a, less than ideal choice that we make, and it is okay. All right. I think that helps me to do this long term, really like 20 years now of coaching health and wellness and prioritizing health and wellness is that 80-20 rule. So 80% of the time, maybe for you it's 90. Maybe you're trying to heal your body and you're like, I really need to do better than 80%. Maybe 90% if you're really trying to heal, but there needs to be just a little bit of flexibility so that you can keep going. Okay. So that is a mindset piece. And the other mindset piece that I think is so powerful is the identity shift. So I think the best example I can give you of this is if someone was trying to quit smoking and they were offered a cigarette. If they said, no, thanks, I'm trying to quit. Okay, right? That's like a response they might say. How different would it feel if they said, no, thanks, I'm not a smoker anymore? That is an identity shift. And you can feel how much more powerful that is and how much more likely that person is going to stick to their decision to not smoke when their identity has changed. So I would really encourage you to think through this like healthier identity that you have now and embrace it, right? Like for me, it's like, okay, someone wants to go to an after party at 11 p.m. and I'm like, that sounds so fun. I'm not a person that gets late. Like my identity is that I cannot stay up late. It doesn't support my health. Or, I wake up early because it's very important for me to get a workout in. Like when your identity shifts, that will be much more sticky than just trying to deprive yourself of certain things. So I want you to think about your identity as this healthier version of you. Are you the person that doesn't need Dunkin' every day? Are you the person that doesn't stop at drive-throughs because you know you don't need that? Are you the person that prioritizes sleep because you know it's what your body needs? Like when your identity shifts, you will have a much easier time sticking with your habits because it's not deprivation, it's not a to-do list, it's who you are. That is a big, big shift. Okay, mindset shift. I want to encourage you to choose a couple of anchor habits going forward now that this challenge is wrapping up. So maybe it is staying on your products. I think that's a huge one. Maybe it is daily, 10 to 20 minutes of activity. Maybe it's that 100 ounces of water a day. Maybe it's going to bed 30 minutes earlier, but pick two anchor habits to continue with so that you can continue moving forward and seeing results. And then if you really feel like, okay, I loved the accountability, I want to continue, I need the support, I need the chat, I need someone like in my corner cheering me on. We do have another wellness challenge coming up. It's going to start right after 4th of July, I think July 6 or 7, whatever the Monday is. And we're going to be focusing on gut health. So this might be a good pivot for some of you that, okay, you've done Slim and Trim and you're like, yes, I'm feeling good, but I want to focus more on gut health. We have a brand new product that was just launched last week called Armor. And it is specifically designed to help repair your gut lining and that barrier, which is so important. If you're struggling with leaky gut, if you're struggling with like flare ups and inflammation in your body, food sensitivity type things, this product, I'm really excited. I ordered mine. I can't wait to try it. I think it's going to be a game changer for so many people that just struggle with like feeling not good in their body, so many flare-ups all the time. So we're using the gut health system with Armor. And we're going to do a 4-week gut health challenge. There will be anti-inflammatory meal plan. There will be a Facebook group and accountability. And so if you're looking for like that next step, I think this would be a great one to pivot into. And if you have questions, please reach out. Let me know. I'll put it in our chat as well. But I know these challenges have helped me so much just to stay on track. Like, I'm not lying when I say one of the reasons that I run these challenges is for myself. I know that's really selfish, but They really help me. When I am holding you accountable, that raises the bar for me so much. And so I will also say, invite some friends because when someone's watching you and they're like, you've got this, that's one form of accountability. But when you know that your friends are watching you and that you're the one cheering them on, that raises the bar so, so much. So I would encourage you, if you want to do this Armor Up challenge with us, grab a couple of friends. You have a referral link. You'll make some cash back. They will feel amazing on the products. We'll support them, and your accountability will be higher than ever because someone is watching you. Also, wanted to mention that any order with Armor in it comes with free shipping for June and July. So it's a great way to get free shipping on your Slim and Trim. If you throw Armor in there with it, you'll get free shipping. Um, Okay, I think that is a wrap. I am so proud of you guys for being here. If you're watching the recording after you finish listening, pop in our chat, share your wins. I think this has been such a fantastic challenge, and it's really been a blessing to do it alongside you. So thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful weekend, and hopefully I'll see you over in our Armor Up challenge.